All summer long, they've honed their skills, these sailors. It's a race against limits. A voyage beyond boundaries. Today's event, the annual Yagata Regatta. It is a race, but in truth, everyone has already won. From spring to fall, sailors of all stripes ply the waters of Baltimore Harbor at the Downtown Sailing Center. The mission of this community-based nonprofit is to bring the joys of sailing to everyone, regardless of age, income, ability, or disability. Steve Gross is past president of the board.
We bring non-traditional sailors into the sport. People who had never thought about it, people thought they couldn't afford it. We're all about the sailing, and we get people out from all walks of life to experience the freedom of the wind and the water.
Programs include competitive racing and adult lessons, summer camp, outreach and accessibility sailing for those with physical or cognitive disability. Andreas Steinhoff is Director of Education and Programs.
And it's really cool because you can have someone who is fully able-bodied, and you have someone who is in a wheelchair or walking on crutches, and you put them in a boat, you can't tell the difference when they're out on the water. They're basically free at that point. At the Downtown Sailing Center, we have one of the largest fleets of these accessible sailing boats right here. And this one is specially designed for people with more limited mobility. If you can only move one finger, then you can still sail this boat right here.
The center holds free accessibility sails throughout the summer. Ed Dugan has been sailing with Downtown Sailing Center for years. He has multiple sclerosis.
I was hooked from the start, from the absolute start. It was such a remarkable transformation. First, you're very excited about being in a boat, right? You're sailing, and you're doing it yourself. You're the one in charge of the sails. So it forced you to think creatively about how you want to enjoy your life.
Today, DSC is asking Ed to try one of their new adaptive boats with a self-tacking jib sail. At first, Ed is frankly skeptical. Are they making sailing too easy? And the boat is, well, it's pink.
Some of the big boats have self-tacking jibs. The Impulses all have self-tacking jibs.
Oh, they're weenies, though.
At last, Ed agrees to give it a try, but with reservation.
All right? How's it feel? Like a Lincoln?
Seriously, I'm not giving my judgment yet.
Other sailors set out in their boats. A DSC motorboat keeps a discreet but watchful eye on the sailors, helping when needed. Robin Smith's son, Evan, has autism.
He's been sailing with the program just this summer, and he's been out 4 or 5 times. His words are way cool.
Medical volunteer Dr. Rosemarie Fillart is a specialist in physical medicine and rehab.
Sailing, I believe, is really good for community reintegration. You enjoy the sun, you enjoy the weather, you enjoy being out there in our community like anyone else is able to.
And Ed's verdict on his new boat?
I love it. I love it.
Great.
End of summer brings the Downtown Sailing Center's annual Yagata Regatta, the accessibility race. Contestants arrive, eager for the start.
How you feeling? You good?
The day is gorgeous, and as it turns out, the wind is up a little bit. The folks are all down here in very good number. The boats are all set to go, and I certainly am too.
And they're off. Dr. John W. McDonald, director of the Spinal Cord Injury Program at the Kennedy Krieger Institute, has been challenged to compete by some of his patients.
Most of the patients in our program that have a spinal cord injury, oftentimes they were injured because of sports. They're very competitive. They want to compete now. In this program, they can compete as an able-bodied person.
I tell you, I enjoy sailing so much more when it involves competition. It's got a purpose. It forces you to do things you might not otherwise have thought to do because you want to do your best.
Official records show Ed takes first, but everyone wins in the end.
You did a great job.
All contestants earn a medal at the awards ceremony. Ed captures the event trophy, the Yagata Regatta Cup.
I guess the key ingredient of our program is desire. If you have the desire, we have the ability to get you out sailing. You can be the captain of your own boat, and it goes a long way in life.